Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rod Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Yeah. Hey, man, today is a beautiful Friday here in Columbus, Ohio, April 21st, 2023. And if you all look in the description section, I left a link in this video, because I'm going to be very brief in this video. But why would the United States send 200 troops to Taiwan, knowing that it is a direct escalation between America and China because of the one China policy? I'm going to say this briefly. You got to go back and do the research. There has always been what is called a one China policy. Beijing, Hong Kong, all those colonies all those places in China that belong to China once was colonized by the Europeans, and also Taiwan. But all those colonies for hundreds of years have been recognized as a part of China. Now, fast forward till today. Your government just sent 200 military troops to Taiwan, knowing that the Chinese are going to respond. Basically, what is happening, y'all, remember how I told y'all in that one video, go back and look at the one video where I told y'all about how the kings of the East were going to march against the West? Do you all realize right now that was an act of war in China's eyes for the United States to send those troops to Taiwan? That's an act of war. We're already at war with Russia. What is happening, y'all, is the whole system in America is collapsing right before our eyes. And in order to get us distracted from that fact that your politicians in America are so corrupt, they work for the military-industrial complex so much, the pharmaceutical companies so much, the banking system, because quietly they're still bailing these banks out that are failing behind the scenes, but they're not talking about it on the news. So you got to realize and ask the question, why are we sending 200 troops to China and we're fighting a war against Russia in the Ukraine? Is they're trying to create a major military movement, which is also a psychological operation, getting you prepared for a world war, to get you prepared for a reset in the way things gonna be ran here in America. Because America now is realizing that the dollar is over with, y'all. The dollar is over with because China, Russia, Brazil, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Iraq, India, even Israel is starting to follow the Russian and the Chinese. The Chinese currency is now becoming the world's reserve currency. Here in America, we will see hyperinflation at some point, real soon, within the next 5-6 months. When I talk about hyperinflation, we talking about 1932 German type shit, where you go to the store, one day bread and went up $6. Y'all think this is a game? Keep paying attention to the real news behind the news. And your news is telling you one thing, but I'm telling you what's really happening. Your government is fixing to go to a world war like they did in World War II. When the banking system failed, in order to get out that war and to escape their corruption, your government officials created a war. Basically, let me say it again. Your government officials back during World War II knew that the economy was screwed up because they gave all the power to the banking system, and your economy was flat in America. That's during the Great Depression era. In order to get out of their corruption, they started World War II along with Great Britain against Adolf Hitler. You know, because Hitler had created what was called the German miracle. Go back and read for yourself. Not praising Adolf Hitler, but he created the German miracle, where he took Germany and made them the powerhouse of economic manufacturing. The same thing that China is doing today, which is why they're going to war with China and Russia. But Russia got all the oil, and we got to be the dumbest people on the planet to be trying to fight China, who makes 90% of the shit that we consume. Walk through your house right now, or through your neighborhood, and see how many cars or in your house, how many TVs, washing machines, microwaves are made in America. Everything we consume is pretty much made in China. All China really got to do is stop the ships from coming to America, and you wouldn't be able to buy these big screen TVs. All Germany got to do is stop all the car shipments. You wouldn't be able to buy these Mercedes, these BMWs, these Volvos that we drive here in America. Do y'all realize we don't make shit? So how the fuck can we talk shit to other countries? So we are now using our military in China, because Taiwan is a part of China, to intimidate the Chinese into a war. They want you fighting on every scene. The Russians and the Chinese, though, say, nah, we not finna have that. They finna make drastic changes in the world, and we're gonna feel it in the United States. Our dollar has basically been rejected by every country on the planet. Nobody wants the dollar no more because they use it in sanctions to weaponize to commit economic warfare on other countries. And everybody say, well, fuck it, if we just drop the dollar, we wouldn't have to worry about sanctions. And that's what happened. They dropped the dollar. So anyway, man, I know I got the rambling, but y'all go click that link in the description section and you'll see that you are basically unofficially at war with China. And we are officially at war with Russia in the Ukraine. This shit finna get crazy.